what is the best way for students to begin researching to find which festivals to enter? That's a great question because I could see it being a little overwhelming, especially for your first time. So, John, can we toss it to you first? Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the no brainer, start is Film Freeway. So it was Without a Box, and Without a Box is either gone or it's on its way away. And Film Freeway is really the dominant, tool in the festival industry. And so you go there and you can start researching festivals. There's a lot of information on the site itself. You can save favorites. And then you go to the festival's website, to Jackson's point, look at the films that were there beforehand. And then I think one thing that's really important is hopefully you're starting to build a network of filmmakers. So if you're a student, maybe that means your classmates, your professors, maybe some alumni, if you're connected to any of them, and talk to them about what they think would be good film festivals, right? Learn from the people that did it before you, already have some experience. They're going to give you really good advice, hopefully. You want to have good people in your network, educated people in your network. But also, you never know, somebody who you speak to may have a line on a film festival. And this is the dirty secret of film festivals, is that I don't want to say there's a back channel, but if you've already played in a film festival, you know the programmers, you know the people there, and you can say, hey, please check out my friend's film. It's really good. Or if you've worked at a film festival or you've programmed or been a jury for a film festival, you probably know somebody there. And it's always good to help get somebody on the radar. It doesn't mean that they're going to instantly jump to the front of the line, but selecting films that people that have been to those film festivals, they've verified them, and doing your homework. I will also just say, there's a lot of really bad film festivals. If you're going to have 10,000 film festivals, there's going to be a lot of really bad ones that may not be worth your time submitting to. Even if you got into them, you get some laurels that you put on your website, but it's not even something that you can attend when there wasn't COVID. They're all online. They have you pay a fee for each category that you're trying to win an award in. So, do your research and just talk to other people, because you never know how that might help your film find a home.
Great advice there about doing your research. Another note too being, not only are there a lot of film festivals, and some of which unfortunately are not that great or do charge you for things that kind of seem a little ridiculous, but there are a lot of niche film fests too for very specific genres, not only, as we talked about, experimental film festival or documentaries or whatever, but some themes as well. So keep an eye out for that too. Jackson, what are your thoughts with submitting to film festivals, tips for students or just in general for searching?
One resource that I found helpful and helped me get into a festival that I never would have heard of otherwise, probably. Movie Maker Magazine puts out quarterly lists of either the coolest festivals to go to for 2021, or the best horror film festivals of 2021, or the best festivals worth your submission fee. They're constantly putting out lists of festivals that they know and have been to and know that it's worth either going to or checking out the movies there, or that if you were to submit to it and get into it, it's definitely worth it. The hat I'm wearing right now, I got from the Mammoth Lakes Film Festival in California, where it said, I read the article and it was like, this festival's cool because they fly you out, even if it's a short film. They put you up in a hotel. You get to see all this beautiful scenery. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I'll try to submit to that, just kind of randomly. And then I got in and they flew me out to California for the world premiere of my short film, which I was not expecting at all. But was it worth the entry fee? Absolutely. So that's one resource.
Those lists are actually on Film Freeway now. They put the Movie Magic and Filmmaker list literally on Film Freeway. You can select that, and it limits those by, what the larger world has said is a good film festival. That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Nice and convenient. I love that. All right, Deanna, what other thoughts do you have for searching for film festivals, submitting, whether or not you're a student?
So one of the things I look at when I consider festivals is what kind of perks do they have? there are definitely some kind of sleazy, slimy festivals where they'll try to sell you the trophy that you won, or you have to pay a ticket, to see your own film. That shouldn't be. So one of the things in ASIFA, the International Animation Group that I'm part of, I'm a VP right now. One of the things we do is try to go for filmmakers' rights and make sure that filmmakers are respected by the festivals. And Ann Arbor this year actually did this slogan of pay artists. They paid everybody back a per minute amount for having their films in the festivals, which festivals used to do too. Film Freeway is great though. There are like the niche festivals, that's great. Student festivals, that's great. And also you can see what the fee is. And there are a lot of no entry fee film festivals, especially internationally, that you can put your film in. So yeah, I would just underscore what everyone else said too. It's mostly a process. It's research, it's work, and you got to do it.
That's a great point about the search features with Film Freeway, of how you can narrow things down, whether it's something like no entry fee or anything else. I think that's really good to note. Another kind of insider tip that I learned again from being part of a film festival is a lot of film festivals do have ways that you could have the fee waived. That could be if you're a student or, different qualifications. Some of them, not all, you can message them and ask for a promo code to be able to get through and have a reduced or completely eliminated fee. So I would make sure to read the fine print for submissions, because I know with the Feminist Film Festival that I ran here in town, that's where we put it, was at the bottom. And it's kind of like the little secret that teachers might put in the syllabus of, hey, if you got to this point, here's a bonus for you. Check it out and see and do your homework. And there might be some gem hidden in there for you.